So, we've all got these AI assistants, right? And they're amazing at chatting, but when it comes to actually doing stuff, have you ever noticed they're kind of trapped? They can't just check your calendar, find a file, and draft a message without this huge, clunky setup. That's the wall AIs have been hitting for years. And now, a new standard called the Model Context Protocol is about to completely tear it down.
I mean, this is the core question, isn't it? It seems like it should be so simple. You just want your AI to check your calendar, find a file on your cloud drive, and then draft a message in your chat app. But right now, it feels like they all speak different languages and live on totally separate islands. And that fundamental disconnection is the massive bottleneck that's been holding back the truly helpful AI agents we've all been waiting for.
So, to really get why this new solution is such a big deal, we have to look under the hood at the problem itself. For years, any developer trying to connect an AI to anything has been dealing with what can only be described as a complete and utter mess.
In the dev world, they call this the N by M problem. Okay, so imagine you have N different AI models. Claude, GPT-4, Gemini, the whole crew. And then you have M different applications or data sources. Think GitHub, Slack, or Google Drive. To make just one model talk to just one app, you had to build a totally custom one-off connector. Every time you added a new app or a new AI, the work just multiplied. It was a chaotic, unscalable nightmare of digital duct tape.
Obviously, this chaos couldn't last forever. Something had to give. And the first real attempt to bring some order to it all was a breakthrough called function calling. Now, it wasn't the final answer, but believe me, it was a massive step in the right direction. And this evolution happened fast. I mean, if you just rewind before 2023, everything was manual, just developers painstakingly writing custom code for every single connection. Then, we saw the first real attempts like ChatGPT plugins, which were pretty cool, but they locked you into their specific ecosystem. The real shift, the real game changer, happened in mid-2023 with what we call function calling 1.0. This was the first time that the AI model itself could natively ask to use an outside tool.
And this was a fundamental change in how we think about these models. For the first time, the AI could actually pause its own thought process and say, hold on, to answer this question properly, I need to run the get weather function for London. It would spit up that request in a clean, machine-readable format. The developer's code would see that, run the function for real, and then feed the result right back to the AI. The model was no longer just a brain in a jar. It could actually reach out and ask for help.
But as you'd expect with the first version, it had some serious growing pains. First off, every AI company, OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, had their own unique format for these requests. It was a mess. The interactions were also one-shot deals. It was like sending a single text message and getting a reply, not having a real conversation. And crucially, it was stateless. The tool had no memory of what you just talked about 5 seconds ago. So it was a fantastic first step, but it wasn't the final destination.
And that brings us to the solution. To fix the fragmentation and all the limitations of that first wave, the entire industry needed a true universal standard. And that's where the Model Context Protocol, or MCP, comes into the picture.
So here's the big idea. In late 2024, Anthropic didn't just release another proprietary tool. They proposed an open-source framework for everyone called MCP. The goal was simple but honestly profound. Create one universal standard for how AIs talk to tools and end the format wars for good. Probably the best way to think about it is like this. Remember that messy drawer full of a dozen different chargers we all had before USB-C came along? That's what AI integration was like. MCP is the USB-C port for AI. One universal standard, one plug that just works, connecting any model to any application. It's that simple.
This table makes the upgrade crystal clear. Where function calling 1.0 was proprietary to each company, MCP is an open standard for everyone. Where the old way was a one-shot call, MCP allows for a persistent two-way conversation between the AI and the tool. And most importantly, where the old way was stateless and had no memory, MCP is stateful. It has context, allowing for much more complex, multi-step tasks.
Okay, so that's the theory, and it sounds great. But what does this actually unlock in practice? What can an AI with MCP actually do that it just couldn't do before?
Well, this is where things get really wild. We tend to think of AIs as language models, right? They're good with words. But with MCP, they can become expert mathematicians. It can connect to a specialized toolkit, and suddenly, it can handle incredibly complex operations like symbolic integration or Fourier transforms. The AI isn't doing the math itself, it's acting like a brilliant foreman, intelligently using the exact right tool for the job.
And this power isn't just limited to math. In a recent research paper, an AI agent used MCP to connect to a bioinformatics server. And it didn't just talk about biology, it did biology, taking a raw protein sequence, analyzing it, and actually predicting the effect of a genetic mutation. This is the kind of specialized, high-level work that was pure science fiction just a short time ago.
So, you see, this isn't just a minor upgrade. It's a foundational shift. Creating a universal language for AI is like building the railways for the Industrial Revolution. It's the core infrastructure that will enable everything that comes next.
And hey, you don't have to take my word for it. The proof is in the adoption. After Anthropic released MCP, its biggest rivals, we're talking OpenAI and Google DeepMind, both adopted it within months. Then came Microsoft, Replit, SourceGraph. This kind of rapid, industry-wide agreement on a single standard almost never happens. It signals that a tectonic shift is underway.
And that's really the ultimate takeaway here. By agreeing on a common language, the industry is enabling a future where AI is deeply integrated into our digital world. We're finally moving from AI that just talks to AI that acts. We're talking about agents that can maintain context, reason across multiple steps, and orchestrate complex workflows across all the tools and systems we rely on every single day.
Which leaves us with one final, pretty exciting question. For the first time, our most advanced AI systems have a shared language to communicate and collaborate, not just with our tools, but potentially with each other. Now that the walls are finally coming down, what do you think they're going to build together?